been sitting in the fridge. Really hot in here right now. I need to get the AC in that window. Is everybody ready for a hot, stinky video? I don't know if I am. I turned my fridge down, tried to freeze this stuff. Oh my goodness. Everybody, welcome to the channel. The stinkiest cheese in the world. This is it right here. Oh, that is relentless. I'm sweating from the smell. I've never opened it before, I've never looked at it. I've had it for a week now, and there has been the faint smell of a fart in the shop ever since. Through the fridge. There we go, there it is. Plastic wrapped. I've had Lumburger cheese. I've had some other very stinky ones. This is different. This is multiple levels beyond when it comes to the stink factor. Straight, just somebody farted. I don't want to look at it, but we're gonna try some. We're gonna give it a go. I had to buy just to get this. This came from like some gourmet website. It's not the easiest cheese to get to your door. Came in a big cooler box, but I had to get 6 of these for them to deliver it faster. So I'm loaded up on the fart cheese. A pos. This stuff is banned from public transport in Europe. Not okay to have on you if you're traveling. I would agree. That's a good rule. So specifically the reason this stuff stinks is because of oh no. We just sucked a bunch of stinky cheese air into my compressor. I'm gonna blow it on my lures later. The bacteria that's growing are encouraged during the aging process with this cheese is the same stuff found on sweaty human skin. The stuff oozes at room temperature. It has a creamy, spoonable interior. The flavor is supposed to be surprisingly mild and complex compared to the smell. Earthy, salty, nutty, and meaty. It's a subjective measurement, stink factor, but it's for sure in the top 3 of the world. Stinkiest cheese. Some say it's #1. I have not smelled the others, but I would safely agree that it's #1. Every time I pick it up and set it down, it like wafts this fart into my face, and I'm actually getting used to it. All right, enough putting it off. I'm gonna cut into this and take a little bit and put it on my tongue and gag. Yeah. When you get it closer to your face, it's not so much a fart. I don't want to start getting too disgusting about it. I can't talk. I don't want to start getting too disgusting with how I describe this, but like, that smells like an infected belly button or something. Okay, here we go. Okay, that wasn't that bad. That tasted smoky and nutty. I don't want any more. I would never put that on anything. It sticks in your mouth. Way too much. Too complex for me. I'll just take the aged cheddar instead of the French fart. The longer it stays in your mouth, the more I don't like it. It makes you wonder, is that how a fart tastes? Will a fish eat it? That's the point of the video. Let's see. Just got back from the store, picked up some cotton balls. It's really windy out. I'm gonna open this place up. I'm gonna stink up the entire neighborhood. Last time I talked to my grandpa, he told me they used to use cotton. I think this was like the 30s and 40s. They used to use cotton in their carp bait. They used to eat carp all the time from the rivers around here. But they'd string out their cotton and fuse the carp bait with it, pack it back together, and it made it so it held onto a hook really good. We're gonna do that with the stinkiest cheese in the world. We have to infuse it into cotton. Apparently it's a family tradition. Apparently you gotta pull it apart so it's nice and fibrous. Get the cheese in there, smush it all together, pull it apart a little more, smush it back together. Yeah, when it gets warmer it oozes. Oh, that is so bad. That is such a bad smell. Very uncool. Whew. It definitely releases more of the stench when you work it. It's crazy in France they had to outlaw this on public transit. There was dudes just filling up their crackers. Okay, that's like a solid little fully infused nugget I can put a hook through and I think the barb will catch. And I cannot express to you how bad this stinks. That is a nasty, nasty smell. Oh, I should think about keeping some for bluegill baits too, little ones, so we can catch something in case the big fish don't like this stuff.
Wait, you can smell it. Yucky. Try and eat some.
I already did. It was pretty bad.
What did it taste like?
Doo-doo.
Ugh. It smells like poo.
Chelsea says she likes the smell.
No, I didn't.
There's the bait. I'm gonna use a cooler to keep this stuff cold, or else it gets all oozy. Bag the rest of this up, bring it too, and the cotton balls. See what we can do. Got some rods rigged up for the bait. I'm just gonna do it right here. Instead of using my fingers, I just grabbed a stick. The side of my finger touched it.
Oh my God, I touched it.
It's actually really difficult to get the cotton on the hook. Got it. Okay, I feel like that's not going anywhere. It's not pretty because I was like pressing it in the dirt and I ended up touching it with my fingers, so. Yep, yucky. This is just already absolutely disgusting. I'm gonna toss it where I think the fish are. Maybe it's a miracle bait. There's this bee right here that can't resist it. Dude, I just had a gar bite. Okay, I just watched that gar bite that. I tried to set the hook, but you know, they're nothing but bone. Okay. Oh my goodness. I took off the cheese. I put on a little leech on this tungsten jig I've been fishing with, and we got a bluegill immediately. Maybe they don't like the cheese. Whoa. Beach ball. Dude, this thing came right to me. Well, that's kind of demoralizing. The catfish pole's been out this whole time. I don't know, we'll keep trying. Got one. That's on the stinky cheese, we did it. It's official. Bluegill, like stinky cheese. Be free. That was way too much effort for just one single little bluegill. Stole my cheese. Back in the thickets. Oh. Okay. I need some water. I'm dying. We're about to start making the stinky popper. Popper, big straw goes through middle, little straws coming out from sides. Stinky cheese goes in. Stinky cheese slowly comes out when you pop. Like water pressure literally forces stinky cheese out of holes. The stinky popper. Okay. Mouth. We're gonna line the inside of it with this straw. Yeah, I'm not gonna go any further than that. That's all it needs to be. We're gonna put some 5-minute epoxy in the hole and spread it all around. That lines the inside with something waterproof. I don't have to worry about the seal. I'm gonna set it up like this, and the excess 5-minute will cover the bottom. Everything will be sealed in that hole. Now coming through the sides, we're gonna pop into the middle with an 1/8" bit. Okay, went straight through it. And we're gonna epoxy these smaller straws through the side. What a satisfying little slice. So that goes straight through. Looking perfect. Weight goes towards the back, so it sits in the water like that. It'll ploop better if you get this motion going on the retrieve. Bloop. As you probably know, it's expected of you to know that. Just realized, I was so excited to do all that. I covered up the lead hole, smoothed it over, looks good. I didn't even drill the eye sockets. 1/2" eye. Okay, that had to be drilled at an extreme angle. Putting that front hook hanger way up towards the head. Let's start painting. All right, we're gonna get this sealed. Sealed, starting with white. A bit of burnt orange. A lot of depth to that color. You can make it really light or really dark. Vile green under that. That's going under scales. Green that low usually isn't a thing, but it's a thing under scales. Gold. Scale reveal. We put some aluminum on the bottom. Color's still there. Scales are there. It needs something else, obviously. What should we do? Dead Meat Custom. Boom! Hooks on, ready to get stinky. I got my stinky bag with the cotton cheese balls that I'll be able to stuff in that hole with a stick. And this will give the fish a profile, an entity to strike. Before it was just like this little floating glob of snot. Maybe a carp would eat that, one didn't. A bluegill ate the jig. That had something to eat with the stink. But this is a popper, go pop, wait, and hopefully we get the hit on the weight. And it proves that whatever fish bit likes the stink. All right. Just making sure that that's got some good all the way through holage out the sides there. This is already stinking up the shop. I need to go. Let's go. All right, we fished here with the Moto Chug, and that's a popper. We were destroying them, so see if the stinky popper does the same. Let's see how it works without anything in it. Floats. It works like a popper. It's a pretty big bait. It's almost 4 inches. Should have had a fish by now. I can't get a fish with a popper. Seriously? I need a stick for this. Still very unpleasant. Stink has been stuck down the hole. I did not miss that smell. I'm not gonna do much with it. Just gonna try to keep it in areas where fish are. The wind is blowing my line around like crazy, so this is hard to do, but we're just gonna float this thing around, let it stink. Maybe a catfish will bite it. That'd be so sweet. Then we would know for sure. Boy, I didn't realize this was gonna be this rough. It's just a popper and a pond. What in the world? It's gonna have to be last cast here. My goodness. Wow, I thought I got it caught on a bunch of garbage. Ooh, that was almost a hook in the hand. I mean, I think it's kind of obvious the cheese didn't do that because it bit immediately when it hit the water. Cheese is still in there. It's official. Bass Lake Stinky Poppers. It took a lot of time and a lot of luck. But it happened on the last cast. I want more. Do you guys remember the fish oil video, fish oil pills? We came here and we caught something. I'm gonna keep it loaded up with the stink. We're gonna make our way through some backwaters. I'm not Japanese enough to do this. Bird nest. This is the other side. That'd be pretty freaking epic. We got a pipefish. Can you still get poison ivy if it's underwater? I'm going through a lot of underwater poison ivy right now. Oh my goodness, just had a hit. We just had a hit. Oh, I just about made it official tonight. Holy smokes, we just had a hit. That was not a very official method of catching fish. We did catch one, but what a struggle. It smells really bad in my truck. Okay, last desperate attempt to catch something substantial. This is actually a couple spots later. I caught nothing. At a lake, at a creek. Now I'm here at some more backwaters with the one wheel. Oh, that was a bite. Wow. Little river smallie on a 3-inch prey bait. Prey bait always comes through. I can go home now. It's official. Smallmouth do not like the stinky cheese. If you're a connoisseur of the poo-poo cheese, let me know. Is it just something you've eaten your whole life? Is it something you've trained yourself to eat? Or is it something that at first bite you fell in love and the aroma is pleasing to you and you can't get enough? I had a grandpa that used to eat Lumberger cheese, apparently. My mom's explained to me how when you open the fridge, it would stink up the house with Lumberger cheese in it. I need to figure out how to get rid of this stuff. Can't use it as a bait. Doesn't work. It's not a stink bait. This video has bolstered newfound confidence and appreciation for good old wooden fishing lures and making them. Not constantly being disgusted while making a video is nice. Surprising result. I figured it would have worked exactly like stink bait, and I used it quite a bit like that. I had it out on a catfish pole most of the time when I was fishing with it. Stinky cheese, cotton ball, hook. Absolutely nothing wanted it. Had it in some juicy spots too. Nothing wanted it. I think it repelled fish. And I think the only reason the bluegill bit it was because it was moving along on a tungsten jig really quick. No chance to smell it. And the only reason the bass hit it is because it smacked the water and the bass was right there. Reaction strike. Both fish likely regretted their decision after they smelled what they hit. It's just too rotten. The waters around me are kind of nasty and there's a lot of rotting things in it. Fuel runoff, a lot of sources of too much bacteria. I've come to the conclusion that that cheese is too much. That's official. A Poss cheese is too much. I hope I've said that right. A Poss. Dude, I got this new Swiss-made massive chisel, you know, for putting big baits in the vise and slicing away at them. I'm so excited to use this. It's what Chelsea got me for Father's Day. Like the video if you want to see me use this instead of smush my fingers around in stinky cheese. So please like the video. Thanks for watching. And it's mushroom explosion time. It's just the second I see any in the yard, it's time to blast them. On to the next bait.